from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Santa Clara. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Crazy. Throwing right away, it's May. It's complete to Evans. Down the right sideline. And they will finally run him down. A huge play right off the bat. An even 40 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Seahawks will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here we go on the return from the 1. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
I don't need to. All right, 80. Hey, 43.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Harvey. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the 49er first down. First down at the 30.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, 49ers. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he's in! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, 49ers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Throwing is May. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Seattle. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's swung out to Harvey. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Patrick to throw. Out to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Griese was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards, so pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. So after 1, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. They run straight ahead with Judkins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jared Verse. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They're going. It's May. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
and he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Kicker good with the extra point. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Kicker out to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
he just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it, and the Seahawks will even this. So back to level after the touchdown. time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. Rolling right. This one. Up top for Dobbs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Second down.
Out of the gun, here's May. This one complete to Washington. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So that's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw now, May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Dallas Turner. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
With the RPO, this is out to Evans.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Drake May. Touchdown, Seattle. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. A little bit of room on the return. And they'll begin this. Drive at the 28.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
Play action here. Mahomes moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he will score! R.J. Hartley. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Dicker for the extra point.
Dicker good with the extra point. And the 49ers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. That's complete. He's got OBJ. Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
In motion comes Beckham. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. May to the air once more. That is caught. What a throw. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown Seahawks.
Touchdown Seahawks.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Mahomes going to throw here on. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. Forced to his right. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
15. Hey, 40.
On the give, it's Harvey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Rosen that time in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Hey, Ripley, yellow.
1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll take a deep shot for down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll try to run for it.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A run with Harvey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
Hey, 57, 57, cover, 15, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll take off again.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and goal. Now, Mahomes. Out to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. George Pickens. Touchdown, 49ers. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will cut the deficit to 7.
49ers 35.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Khalil Herbert to return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a 1-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
To the left side, OBJ is there. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle. In motion comes Beckham. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Again, it's Judkins. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
to number 3, Odell Beckham.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Harvey, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the 49ers will cut the deficit to 7.
49. 49ers 42.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
motion comes Beckham. To throw on first down is May. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third and short. And here is May.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mleague neighbors. Touchdown, Seattle. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 42.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. This is fourth down. Here's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the
Give him 16 there, and a first down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
brings up second and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Judkins going to get it on the zone read. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness.